But when in fact, it's not a wall at all. It could actually be the doorway that can take us through. There's a line from Woody Allen that goes, "Misery is wasted on the miserable." I'm sure he meant this from a comedic point of view, but when I first heard it, I thought it was such a peculiar statement because it positions misery as something valuable, something we shouldn't waste, when most people probably never want anything to do with it in the first place, right? Not only do they not want it, we're actively trying to avoid it or suppress it, try to distract ourselves from it. But in doing so, we're only kind of multiplying it, because not only are we miserable in the first place, but in an effort to escape it, we're actually being plagued by the imagining of it. So what if this misery, though, isn't a punishment or some kind of bad karma that we need to suffer, but rather a message that we just aren't interpreting correctly? What if it's more like a check engine light on our dashboard? And just like, this light, we can ignore it, but we continue to drive with this kind of dread, knowing that underneath the hood, something needs our attention. And we can feel kind of so trapped by our misery, our pain, our suffering, feeling like we've come smack up against a wall with no way forward. But when in fact, it's not a wall at all. It could actually be the doorway that can take us through. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that the impediment to action advances action, and what stands in the way becomes the way. So pain isn't here to ruin your life. It's here because something needs to be seen or felt, changed. There's a great quote that I heard from a friend of mine who said, the great thing about suffering is that it refuses to be ignored. So instead of running from our pain, how can we lend our ear? What is it so desperately trying to tell us? What healing and relief is waiting underneath our pain? So instead of running from the pain, what would it be like to listen? Not to analyze it, not to fix it, but to just ask, what are you asking of me? What have I been avoiding? What wants to be acknowledged? So beneath this pain, there's often some clarity. Maybe beneath the suffering, there's some relief. And this misery that you've been avoiding may be the very thing that's trying to set you free.